Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. So I am back in Europe finally. Yes, Spain, Barcelona. I haven't been here since 2019, end of 2019. Of course, the pandemic. There's this little thing called the pandemic that got in the way. But I'm so excited to be back in Barcelona for I don't know how many times, but I've been here a few times in the past. So I'm actually at Hotel Nouvel, which is one of the Art Deco hotel that's been around since 1917, and I'm really excited to show you around. This is a really charming hotel. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Muchas gracias. So Hotel Nouvel is easy to get to via public transportation just in front of International Terminal 1. Take bus A1 that departs every 10 to 12 minutes, costing you €590. That will take you to Plaza Catalunya, and from there is a quick 3 to 4 minutes walk to the hotel. Now, upon entering the hotel, it gives you a feeling of grandeur. This is actually Art Nouveau hotel that was actually built in 1917, so over 100 years of history. But wait a second, we might have missed something on the left-hand side of the entrance, which is a lounge that nobody seems to use during my stay here. Now, when you walk up, you see a grand staircase before hitting the reception desk. The first question is, does this have an elevator? Yes, the hotel actually does have an elevator. In fact, the elevator is actually more spacious than your normal average elevators or hotel elevators in Europe. Now, when you keep walking past the reception desk, you get a little lounge area as well before you hit the dining area. Now, before you actually get to the dining area, there is a coffee machine which you need to pay, as well as a vending machine that dispenses snacks and beverages as well. Now, the dining room is really spacious. I think the decor, though, is not that beautiful if you ask me. It does remind me of a Russian tea room from 1982, but it is what it is. Now, there is a concierge desk as you walk out that nobody seems to occupy. Now, the hotel does not have a lot of amenities, but it does have a sunbathe area if you decide to bake under the sun and risk getting skin cancer. And of course, a vending machine if you're feeling parched from being under the sun for way too long. Now, let's check out the room. The hallway is actually very classic. But when you go into the room, actually I got one of the studio suite. I think it's really impressive for the price it charges. First of all, there's actually quite a bit of closet space with a safe as well to store your valuables. And also you have the other side to hang your clothes as well, and extra pillows. The bathroom is pretty clean and decent. I mean, there is a bathtub. The only thing is, there's only one trash bin in the whole room, which is the only complaint I have. Now, when you first walk in, you actually see kind of like a working area. I don't understand why there's actually a bed, should be a sofa. But then when you go to the sleeping area, you actually see a TV as well with a sizable shelf, and actually two beds, twin size bed actually combined together, which moves easily, but the bed itself is comfortable. Now, I think with this suite, I think the highlight really is the view and the balcony, because there are actually two balconies for guests to actually enjoy if you really want to experience Barcelona, because it's really close to Las Ramblas, but it's located off a small street that is actually quiet enough, kind of a bit removed from the chaos, but still close to the center of action. So the first balcony actually takes you out to a view of Santa Ana Street, and as you can see, these spikes prevent your neighbor from actually climbing over. Nevertheless, it's a standard balcony that other suites have, that you can enjoy the view of Santa Ana Street. Now, unique to only this suite, which is suite 241, it's an extra balcony that has a table and two chairs for you to really hang out, work, have a meal, and enjoy the view of Santa Ana Street and also your neighboring buildings, which is really up close and personal. I mean, when I was here hanging out one day, I actually saw the neighbor or the residents from this building actually disciplining his child with a sandal, chasing him around. But overall, it's an amazing deal, only costing, on average €110 a night. You actually have an amazing place to hang out and enjoy the view. Now, and also, the hotel is close to every single major tourist attraction here in Barcelona, including the popular Las Ramblas street, where you have street artists, vendors, as well as your pickpockets hanging out. Overall, Hotel Nouvel is really a great choice if you want to be in the center of everything. It's not the fanciest hotel, but for the price it charges, you get to be in a really historical, charming setting. By the way, they didn't pay me to do this review. It's strictly my honest opinion, so hopefully this will help you for your next visit to Barcelona.